Crack the whip. Leadership as a role is purpose centric, whereas management is an action centric role. Leadership concerns itself with understanding the why behind decisions taken. Management concerns itself with the business of decision making per se. Leadership holds community building at the core of its principles. Management holds systems being in place as the most important principle. A leader inspires his people, empowering and enabling them. A manager optimally utilizes his people as a resource towards increasing productivity. A leader must be sensitive towards his people to draw out the best in them. A manager mainly needs to focus on efficiency and getting work done on time. A leader delivers people, a manager delivers results. A leader represents God's compassion, trust, and strength. A manager represents God's facets of discipline, caution, and control. We need to be both a manager and a leader if we wish to live our lives to the fullest. In a professional situation, for example, when subordinates misuse the compassionate aspect of God, the disciplinarian aspect rolls in. A challenging situation arises when a subordinate who enjoys the manager's trust is caught acting in an indisciplined manner, and the latter must decide on an appropriate punishment. The subordinate has been rewarded for good work, but he has abused the regard his manager has for him. In such a situation, it is just to the manager to decide how to enforce disciplinary action. It may be painful, but there may be no other way to assert his authority, and if he does not, other subordinates may follow suit. This was the very reason why Krishna made Arjun listen to the Bhagavad Gita, because as the executor of Krishna's decision, Arjun had to deal harshly with the people he loved most. Not doing so would only worsen the suffering of people. By the grace of God, Arjun, albeit with great difficulty, chose to punish even those who had done wrong. People whose eyes he would never directly meet earlier out of sheer respect, only because he had taken on the role of manager on Krishna's behalf and was required to crack the whip. In conducting business, a businessman cannot afford to show compassion toward his employees when they fail to produce good results. He needs to be charitable about the way he uses his resources towards achieving good objectives. But if he were to take a charitable attitude towards inefficiency, that would soon deprive him of his wealth and his charitable disposition. This works when we consider the Vedanta principle too. God is impartial, irrespective of your devotion to Him. With regard to judging the material side of life, God may award special mukti to His devotees, but only after they endure all that is there due for the mistakes they commit in this material world. In the Bhagavad Puran, we come across the story of Jaya and Vijay, two ardent Vishnu devotees. When they offended some revered sages, they were instantly cursed to transform into demons, and they were reincarnated in the form of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Now, from a superficial, worldly point of view, both were punished for their sin, while from a spiritual perspective, they remained Lord Vishnu's followers. Yet, we see how this privilege did not extend to the business of creation. For in creation there is management which needs to be precise and exacting. Anyone who breaks the code of discipline followed in management will duly be punished. A mature and wise person knows when to adapt either role as is appropriate to the situation. As a manager, one has to ensure and implement discipline, and as a leader, one has to inspire and encourage. Mixing the two roles appropriately will only invite the wrath of our boss, our creator. Thank you so much, friends, for listening to this topic. If you all are liking it, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Bye. Take care.